This is Digital SAT, Practice Test 7, Math, Module 2 Hard, Question 16. And it's got these two equations, y, let me make a little bit more room here so I can scroll in. Y plus k equals x plus 26, and y minus k equals x squared minus 5x. In the given system of equations, k is a constant. The system has exactly one distinct real solution. What is the value of k? Well, this I can see as a parabola. This is a straight line with a positive slope of 1. So it's something like that. And for it to have one solution, the line has to be somewhere like that. I know mine didn't look like it touched, but we're going to pretend it did. So it's not at the vertex of the parabola. It's somewhere on the side there. And there's a math way to do it, and then there's a Desmos way. I'll show the Desmos way first. And let me see if I can. I'm having trouble with Desmos today. When I type things in, it's not showing me dots where things cross. So that's why I have multiple windows open, plus 26. But I'm going to show you here, even if for some reason it doesn't show the dot where they cross, you can easily see what the value of k is. Equals x squared minus 5x. And so now I've got the situation, and there's the parabola, there's a line. When I move k to the left, getting it smaller and smaller, larger, larger negative number, you can see that it's going to always cross at 2 points. So I got to make k bigger, bigger, bigger. And it's not big enough at 10, so I'm going to put the slider up to 100 just so I could slide it around. And I'm going to slide it further to the right. And sometimes this happens. You can't get it exactly in the place. But I can see at 17, it's still crossing at 2 points. At 18, it's crossing at 1 point, so I'm going to try 17.5. Or at 18, rather, it was crossing at no points. So I put 17.5. And there you see, it only crosses at 1 point. Now 11.5. Now for some reason earlier on Desmos, it wasn't giving me the point. When I clicked on the graph, well, I think it just did it again. Oh, it must be because it's too, that's it. If you scroll in too much, it's not going to show the dot. So sometimes you have to scroll out to get more detail. So that's what my problem was. So you can always see when it touches only 1 point, 17.5. All right, that's the Desmos way. What would the math way be? Well, if I set these both up as y equals, I can set them equal to each other. So x plus 26, I just subtracted k from both sides. The bottom one is y equals x squared minus 5x minus plus k, rather. And I'm just going to set them equal to each other. X squared minus 5x plus k equals x plus 26 minus k. I will subtract x from both sides, so this is x squared minus 6x. This x is gone. I will add k to both sides. K plus k is 2k plus 2k equals 0. And now how am I going to find out if that has, it says it wants one real solution. What does it say here? I want to get it exactly right. What did I do with the, oh, it's up. The system has exactly one distinct real solution. So when do I get one distinct real solution? Well, if you remember, in ax squared plus bx plus c, and I think you're probably getting more and more convinced that Desmos is the faster way to do this, you have the quadratic formula, negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2a. And this thing inside the square root is the discriminant. If it equals to 0, there is one distinct real solution because it's the same solution repeated twice, so it's only one solution. So b squared minus 4ac has to equal 0. And now I can, this is a, and this one, a is 1, b is negative 6, and c, oops, I forgot to subtract the 26 from both sides. Man, why didn't you tell me that? C equals 2k plus, minus rather, 26. Is it minus? Yes. Okay. So I need b squared minus 4ac. Negative 6 squared is 36 minus 4. A is just 1. And c is 2k minus 26. So it's 36. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. Times 2k is negative 8k. And then negative 4 times negative 26 is plus 104. And that equals 0. So I've got negative 8k plus 140 equals 0. I will add 8k to both sides, but first I will give myself a little bit more room. I need more room. I'm adding 8k to both sides. 140 equals 8k. Divide both sides by 8. And let's see, 8 times 1 is 8, and 6. 8 times 1 is 8. And 6 is 14. Man, so it's 60. 8 times 7 is 56. And that's 4.0. And 8 times 5 is 40. So 17, you could have done that on Desmos. 17.5 equals K. Same answer. So either way, I get 17.5. I think the Desmos way is a lot easier, provided you don't scroll in too much and lose that dot. Did I lose the dot again? Yeah, see, I lose a dot if I scroll in too much. So sometimes if you don't see the dot where they cross, scroll out. And how do you know you scrolled in too much? Well, go to a place where it's got 2. And you can clearly see where the 2 are, and it should have the dots. If I scroll in too much, then those dots, well, they still stay there. So you got to be careful when you scroll that you don't scroll so much that the dot is gone. But let me go back to 17.5 and click it. And I don't see a dot. It looks pretty good to me, because if I put 17.51, you can see they separate. 17.49, you can see there's 2 spots where it crosses. So 17.5, and then if I scroll out and click it, then there's a dot showing only 1 cross. So anyway, either way, I get 17.5. Desmos, I think, is faster.